You are listening to a curated clip from the Naturally Inspired podcast. Subscribe today at livenaturallyinspired.com. How do we reach them, do you think? How do we reach people who are, I know talking with Kathy or whatever, one of the things she said is you can't really tell anyone that they're brainwashed. That's like the worst thing you can do is tell someone they're brainwashed to get them out of it. So what can we do to, try to expose people?
You can. I mean, you can do what you can do. I mean, you speak.
Yeah.
How do you touch people? You touch them.
Yeah.
How do you help them learn? You speak your truth. You cannot force someone to wake up, because you try to force someone to wake up, you're a devil, right?
Yeah.
No one wants to sleep. You try to wake them up, they hate you, right?
Yep.
You can't force anyone. When they're ready, they'll hear you.
Yeah. That's a good point. As a filmmaker and a creator, and your dad's a big creator too, what kind of pushback did you guys come against, or have you come against with your content? Because you've got tons of content out there and it seems to just get out there. So I want to know, while my little stuff is getting shut down.
No, I mean, the main thing that, the main block that you find as a filmmaker, a storyteller, is just having trouble with getting something financed. But yeah, that's just part and part. That's just part of the business, right? The film business is never easy to get a movie made.
Right. Well, you're is it Washington D.C. or sorry, Hollywood D.C.
The documentary.
Yeah. I was able to watch that, and that was really good. And they talked a lot about just facing obstacles with the CIA and with the FBI. And your dad experienced that when he was working with or trying to get Platoon made and those different ones. That scripts even get changed upon request, or they request to change scripts.
Sure. I mean, that's something, again, people can see the documentary Hollywood DC for more information on that.
Yeah, but it's so good. I really recommend that. It really opened up a lot of things that I already knew, but also exposed me to some other things. Just coincidentally, one of the actors featured on there is a Canadian actor who I interviewed, a colleague of his recently, Kevin Annette, who experienced, just crazy shutdown. Just crazy shutdown because of what they're trying to say, which is, pretty obvious when you start looking at things. You can put the dots together pretty easily if you really take the time. And it's just not by coincidence that all these people are saying the same thing.
Right. No, I know. It's.
I bet you do know. You're like, yeah, ladies.
You can't focus on that, though. Yeah. I focus on the idea of, if something is meant to be, it will be. Yeah. We all have our challenges and our hurdles, right, in our lives. We have to figure out how to get past them, or recognize when we're just not meant to, and find some other form of getting our truth out.
Look for Naturally Inspired Podcast on all podcast platforms, video platforms, or go to naturallyinspiredpodcast.com.